So this envelope contains the bill from the vets and how much it actually costed for him to come out, vaccinate all the goats and give them their checkup. But before we carry on, please consider hitting the subscribe button as I'm trying to reach 2,000 by the end of the year. And I do post multiple goat videos a week, so if you're not subscribed, you'll be missing out on those. Anyway, before I got distracted, we were going to have a look at the bill from the vets. Okay, so to start off, the vet came to vaccinate the goats. He did also give them a full checkup and then take a sample of their poo, but they haven't actually got back to me with the poo sample result. I've phoned them like 4 times. It's like, oh, we'll get back to you, but they haven't. So we'll definitely have to include that in another video. So to break it down, the actual medication itself was like 20 quid. That's not too bad actually. The actual main cost came from him coming out, checking the goats, and then also I got a lot of advice from him and just other things, and actually like vaccinating the goats, and that bit was £87, which to be honest, it's not too bad, it's not too bad. So we're up to like 129 or something like that. And for them to actually come out and visit me, it was like 50 quid, which to be fair is not too bad, because obviously I don't want to be taking these fools into the actual like vet practice, because you can't really do that, and also it's just too much of a handful. So the overall cost came out to £175.08, which to be completely honest with you is still, I won't lie, it is a lot of money. To be completely honest, it's quite a lot of money, and there is a couple of things I want to do to reduce that in the future, and we'll go over that later on. So over on TikTok, I got a question from someone that follows me, and it was just like, so why are you vaccinating your goats, and what did the vaccination actually like do? So we'll split that down into 2 parts. So the vaccination I used for my goats is called Lamivac, and it's really good at helping protect against these diseases I'll put up on the screen. And I'm basically doing this to make sure they stay happy and healthy, right? Now this is something I want to do because obviously I'm breeding the goats in about a month and a half sort of thing, and we're going to be bringing in a billy goat from a different herd. So basically I want to make sure my goats are healthy and they can defend against any sort of diseases that might come through. Now I'm not expecting this billy goat to cause my goats any harm, or with like bring in parasites or diseases, but I want to be prepared for that and make sure if it does, it doesn't affect them. And I will just help out Phoebe and Maya with their kids as well. She's trying to lie down. Look at Phoebe. I don't think she realises there's so little space. Oh, she's like falling off. Phoebe, you're literally about to fall off. I'm trying to get better with Phoebe at her let me stroke her, and look at this. She's doing well, to be honest. She's doing really well, and this is something I really need to keep working on and keep reinforcing, because oh gosh, she doesn't like that. Because when she does have her kids, I don't want her kids to just hate me. Kind of similar to how she does. She doesn't like hate me, but she's just a bit funny, as you can see. And I don't want her kids to be like that. So now I've gone over the actual like vaccination I've used with the goats. I want to quickly talk about how I'm going to make this cheaper in the future. A couple of things that can actually affect the cost of goat vet bills, like at least in my area for me. And at the end, I want to give you a quick update on the billy goat. I know we did the last video talking about the billy goats and what we're going to be using for breeding. Hello, Henry. We're not using you because you're castrated. Man, imagine if this guy was the dad to the babies, they would be humongous. I wouldn't want that, to be honest. I wouldn't want that. But it's all very exciting. The vaccinating the goats and getting them all checked up by the vet is kind of just checking one thing off the list for when we come to breeding them, because I need them to be healthy. I need them to be healthy, obviously, to keep them alive, keep them doing well. But when the billy goat comes, I need the girls to be healthy, a good weight, and that's also obviously very important so they can produce good kids. So at the end of the video, I want to give you an update on the billy goat and then also the goat flea situation, because I know we did a video on that a couple of weeks ago now. What's up, Grumpy? Phoebe, it's okay, Phoebe. Good girl. She doesn't mind being stroked on the back. It's just like around the head. Ready? She's gone. She's done. Sorry, Phoebe. But Maya. Oh, look at Maya. She's so lovely. Look at that little face. And then Oscar. Very briefly at the end, I wanted to mention how I'm going to make the vet bills cheaper. Now there's a couple of things you can do. Obviously, I think the time the vet is here actually affects it. So if they're here for a long time, obviously it's going to be more money because you're using them for longer basically. But what I'm going to be doing is I want to learn how to vaccinate my goats properly, because I need to kind of expand my knowledge and kind of what I'm good at with the goats, because obviously I can keep my 4 goats there. They're doing okay. But I want to breed them so I can learn that and be able to say I've done it and done it well. I want to be able to vaccinate the goats, because that's obviously a big thing. It's something you have to do just to keep them going, keep them doing okay. So I want to learn how to do that. Now, you can do that on your own. You just need to buy the medication and then do it, basically. Now, I will have some help with that, because I'm not just going to jump straight into it. Nobody teaching me how to do it, or nobody showing me how to do it. And then there is a couple other things like goat ear tags. I want to learn how to do that, but I've ear tagged like a bunch of sheep. There was this really cool ear tag. I'll put like a video up. It's like really old, so I look like I'm about 3 or 12 or something. But I have this like ear tag gun. Obviously, a lot of them are just like the one you click it in and then the ear tag goes in, then you have to load it up again. But it was like a fast reload thing, so you just like click it on one sheep, click on the next one, click on the next one. It was pretty cool. But we're going to be doing that with the baby kids, and I want to do that myself the best I can. But we'll be just using the one click. I think that's how we're going to do it. Anyway, we're getting distracted. So yeah, I want to be able to vaccinate the goats myself, and that's kind of the big thing from the vets. He did also take their temperature. I think I mentioned this in the goat vet update. There is that video there to watch, but watch it at the end after the cool announcements we're going to do at the end, if that makes sense. I'm going to get to the bit now that everybody's excited about with the billy goats, and then also the flea situation. That's not really exciting, but it's something important I want to keep you updated on because it's not going well. I would say it's not going well, and it's getting a bit concerning because obviously the billy goat is coming. Oh crap, I've just exposed myself, but the billy goat is coming at the end of November. I've been in contact, I guess I'll do the billy goat update now. I've been talking to the lady I'm going to be getting the billy goat from. It's cool. I've put my name down and I'm like on the list to get him, but I just need to finalise this. I haven't like, she said yeah I can use him, but I haven't been able to like finalise details and getting the payment done or saying this is where he's going or anything like that. So it's still a bit up in the air, but I do now have a goat in line, and he's called Percy, by the way. I'm not going to put a picture on the screen yet because I don't know for sure. I don't want to say like this is my goat and then he's not, but he's also not my goat. I'm just keeping him for like 60 days or something, so we'll see how it goes. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm actually so excited about this. Like goats at the moment, especially the goats are so awesome. Now if you've seen my goat flea video, you know Oscar is the pain. He's the one that has the fleas. And it's got worse, to be honest. Using the flea powder, I may not have applied it the best this time round, but it's worked really well in the past. He's a bit unhappy, but there is actually a few starting to like appear now, and I'm actually seeing them like right down on the skin. Let's see if we can find one. There isn't any there. That's actually quite surprising. Oscar, he's getting pretty good at just standing there. Hold on. Yeah, if you can see, oh, this is quite bad. Can you see it on the camera like there? I'll point them out on the screen, but he's painful, and I did see Maya's like starting to itch herself quite a lot. I haven't seen a flea on her, but I think she does because look, there's a couple of bits here like all chewed up and whatever. So we don't need Maya or Phoebe giving the billy goat any fleas because it's not my goat at the end of the day. So what I want to ask you is, I want to use the drench, the bathing stuff you use all over the goats, but I've never done it before, so I want some tips and some tricks and how to get this done in the comments. So anybody who's done that before, let me know. I don't remember the name of the product I was going to get, but I was recommended it by someone again on TikTok, which was actually pretty cool because there's a lot of really awesome people that follow me that do goat stuff I can bounce ideas off of, or they message me. It's really fun. But reach out if you want to about like questions, and you can either leave it in the comments or message me on Instagram or something. What's up, Grumpy? You're so like peaceful today. He's going to bite me in a minute. There it is, Oscar. Look at this little face, look at this. Okay. But no, I will be filming that as well, so if you want to see that, just subscribe. It'll be really awesome. Anyway, today's been good. It's been a bit of a negative twist to the end. I know obviously it was quite a lot of money to get the vet out here, but I'm staying positive. We're going to keep going. We're going to make sure the goats are fully 100% okay to go with the billy goat, because I don't need a reputation of giving other people's goats fleas. It just isn't what I want, and I would obviously like to get rid of them on mine, because I did, and then they came back and it's like, oh man, so unfortunate. But we can get through this, and I will keep you up to date on this, obviously, because it's like, that's the big thing at the moment. Breeding the goats is the big thing, but we've got to make sure they're ready, and also the new field, man, it's all coming together. It's actually all coming together. Now if you want to see the full video on how it went with the vets, check out this one just up here, and it's definitely worth watching. Back when I had just Henry and Oscar, for some reason, one time the vet came, it cost me like £200 for 2 goats, which, honestly, you don't want to be spending that much money for 2 goats, especially when they're wethers and they eat all your stuff and break your microphones, like, honestly. And we'd be closer to that 2,000 subscriber goal, which would be really fun. Super sick, so cool. Okay, do not include that bit, because that was too cringe.